Right, folks, quick video here. I told everybody over the weekend that I'd be putting a video up Monday just to go through what Bitcoin's all about, just to try and answer some of the questions that people have. I'm going to fire out onto this presentation and start going through it. So, what is Bitcoin? I'm going to play a quick video here, and then after the video, then we'll go on then to discuss some of the questions that are coming up. Here we go.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For more information about Bitcoin, visit weusecoins.com.
So there you have it, folks. I'm going to just run through the presentation. I'll not bother the camera. I'll fire the camera back up at the end. But after I would send out that video, or I would talk to people, these are the type of questions that are coming back in. So for anybody that's already in the team, this is probably the questions that you're getting back as well. So we're going to go through them. To me, this is the top 5 questions. And the first one is this: are you having a laugh at digital electronic currency? Folks, the answer is very, very simple. We're already doing this. Electronic transfers happen every year. 78% of the spending made in the UK is via card, chip and pin, contactless, online, all them different avenues of payment. So the difference in what's going on already and the difference in Bitcoin is 100% digital transactions, electronic transactions. It's a complete digital currency. So when we look at why we have cards, they pay in chip and pin and all that. It's down to security. It's down to the fact that you don't have to hold large amounts of cash, and it's on a card and you can pay as and when you will. People ask me about the security of Bitcoin. The security of Bitcoin, it's all transparent, and every transaction is on the blockchain. And it's really down to your own security. How do you treat your security when you're on paying for things online, or do you cover your PIN when you're putting your card in the chip and PIN? It's just down to your own security. It's not like everybody's getting robbed of Bitcoin. You just need to be on top of your own security, and you'll see yourself that it's actually the very same. You can get a Bitcoin Visa card, but we're talking about 100% digital currency. So we're already in that area, and whenever we go on and look at maybe where we're at now, 2015 we were 10.1 billion card payments in the UK. They reckon 2025 will be up to 17.3 billion online or electronic transfers. How many per day in the UK? We were at 16.7 million in 2005. 2015, 34.7 million. They maintain by 2025 we'll be doing 57.2 million online or electronic transfers. So you don't actually hold that cash. You're paying somebody by a card that's going through a bank and then out of the bank and into that person's account. The difference in Bitcoin is there's no bank. It's decentralized, so it gets sent from you to them, peer to peer. And that's why we talk about the fact that the fees are minimal and all them things. It's because I'm sending it from me to you or you to me, and there's no bank in the middle. Go on then. It's too late. The bubble's ready to burst. There's a simple answer to this question, folks. The demand for Bitcoin is growing as the crypto market has become less volatile, and increasing numbers of professional investors see it as insurance. The biggest word in all them words there is insurance, folks. Professional investors aren't investing; they see it as an insurance for their things that they're already invested in. So they're using Bitcoin, the strength of Bitcoin, as an insurance for their investments. That does not sound to me like a bubble that's going to burst. We've got professional investors using Bitcoin as a security, as something that adds strength to their investments. So just that's the type of information that I'd be passing out to people. If investors are not only investing in it, but they're using it as an insurance, that goes to show you the strength of it. So it's the bubble's not ready to burst. You know, I don't see the bubble bursting. And you'll know why when I go on in this video and talk about it. Next one, it's a scam, pyramid, Ponzi. Folks, first of all, we need to understand what a scam, pyramid, and Ponzi is. To get into a pyramid scheme, you have to put in large sums of money, large investments. You can go on now and buy £1 worth of Bitcoin. Definitely not going to be worth your while to put £1 in if it's a pyramid scheme. You're never going to get out. Plus the fact that pyramids and scams and Ponzi's, they're not transparent. And I'm going to go on now and we'll talk about the transparency that comes with Bitcoin, and it's the blockchain, a digital ledger in which transactions are made in Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies and are recorded chronologically and publicly. Publicly being the best word out of all them words because it's completely transparent. You can go in and see exactly what's going on. You can go to the blockchain and see exactly what's going on. Bitcoin is dependent on the blockchain. It underlies the structure of the Bitcoin system. The blockchain is the vertebrae of the protocol and the glue that holds the whole network together. That's how important blockchain is. It's simply a vast distributed public ledger of account that keeps track of every transaction ever made in the network, and all transactions are timestamped and verified by network miners. We talk about miners, folks. This is how it works. Miners with specialized computers, they then compete. They solve the mathematical puzzles, or as I've been talking to people, telling them the algorithm with other computers. Once they solve the algorithm, they're awarded with a percentage of Bitcoin. They also add that to the block of completed transactions into the blockchain, and that's for future viewing and verifiability. Once the block is added to the chain, the cycle just repeats itself. The computers continue to solve the algorithms, and then every transaction on the blockchain is completely transparent, and it's accounted for in the log. Anyone can see the public keys of the transaction, although there are no names associated with transactions. That goes without saying, folks. If you're a Bitcoin millionaire, do you want to be named as a Bitcoin millionaire? Of course you don't. But anyone can go on and look through from the very first transaction ever made and the first block created, and the first block was called the Genesis block. So that should debunk that one. Governments are banning Bitcoin. I've heard that quite often over the last couple of days, and I've tried to offer as much information to people as I can, but it all boils down to this, folks. The UK and other EU governments plan to regulate cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, amid concerns they're being used for money laundering. New legislation will bring cryptocurrencies in line with anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing legislation by increasing the transparency. We already have it. That frame there, folks, is probably months ago, and they're saying that it's expected to come into effect next year. Back in June or July time, the UK came out and says they were going about Project Titanium, which that's exactly what it was. It was never going to be banned, but they were decloaking it. So what they were doing was what the governments are going to ban it, folks. It's the future. Governments have started to accept that digital currencies is the future. This is what the future looks like. Next one, there's already 17 million Bitcoins in circulation, and the cap is 21 million. What's the point joining now? You know, what's the point going in for the scraps? Well, that's the genius of Bitcoin, folks. Since 2009, the number of Bitcoins mined has skyrocketed. But that's the way the system was set up, folks. It was set up so that you could easily mine Bitcoin at the beginning, and it got harder as we approach the 21 millionth Bitcoin. What I say being it got harder is back to the mining end of things. The algorithm gets more difficult the closer we get to 21 millionth coin. At the current rate of creation, the final Bitcoin will be mined in 2140. folks, I don't think there's anybody watching this video, nor do I think that I'm going to be about in 2140. But you have to remember, this is how early a stage we are at Bitcoin. It all hasn't even been mined yet. By 2140, it'll just be a currency that takes transactions. It'll be paying me to you, you to me, as I was saying before. But we're that early as we don't even have all the Bitcoins in circulation. But it's been set up. They make it harder, and that's why the steady and predictable growth of Bitcoin is moving in the direction it's moving in, because it's getting harder. There's only so much Bitcoin that can be mined, which offers that steady, predictable rise of the Bitcoin. So when it comes to the fact that no point getting in now, now's the time to get in. There's another 123 years of mining to go yet before we've even got to the fact that it's all in circulation. So now's the time to get in. There's all the references, folks, to everything that I've talked about. As it says, I thought that I did a research for you so you can see it in this video. Anybody that wants these links, I'll send them through, no problem at all. Obviously they're in the video now, you can't take them out of the video, but I'll PM them, I'll drop them into the comment section, whatever, get in contact. And if there's anybody that's looking for more information, don't hesitate to ask, folks. I'll be able to answer your questions, and if I can't answer them, I'll get somebody that will. The next video I'm going to do is going to be on the Bitcoin mining, because that's what everybody's talking about now. Bitcoin trading and mining, completely different. People are trading in Bitcoin, but now the fact that this mining area has, you've got big companies that are mining for Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about the importance of mining. I've already said it. All this Bitcoin hasn't been mined yet. We're 123 years away from it all being mined. So why wait? Anybody wants to keep up to date? No problem at all. There's more info on my page. You can send an invite to the group on Facebook, Jordy McDermott, and in brackets, Digital Currency Group. I'll put the link in the post as well. You can click on and add yourself and get on and talk away to people, folks. There's people on there that's involved, and they'll be able to give you as much insight as me. So thanks everybody for listening, and I hope to get that next video up in the next couple of days.